Hello and welcome to my adventure riding the entire world by motorcycle. We're currently in Cannes. Well, our plan today is set off from here, Cannes. It's known for beer cans, and what we're going to do is we're going to head up to a place called Gap. But the point of it is we're doing a route called the N85. It's an old traditional route where a dude that was called Napoleon rode a little 50cc monkey bike with 1,000 other people. These were his troops, all the way up there for buy pizza or something. But because I clearly haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, last night I made the expert stay up. And what he did was he researched everything about it so we can have a proper guided tour. So are you ready?
Right, you've said most of what I was going to say anyway already. So there's not a lot left. But anyway, there's this guy. It's called Napoleon Bonaparte, I think he was called.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
In the year 1815. This is embarrassing because everybody else, all the viewers, will know all of this information already because they're extremely educated people.
Right.
But for the benefit of doubt, right? In the year 1815, Napoleon took all he arrived here in Cannes from Elba, which is a small Mediterranean island. This is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
right.
good.
And he's had all these troops with him. I'm not sure whether they came here or not, because history books were a little bit clouded from that point of view. And they all marched up to Gap, which is about 2/3 of the way up the route Napoleon, the N85, and they did actually eat stuff. No, they didn't. No, they did ride their monkey bikes, their 50cc monkey bikes. And probably what happened, because they were two-stroke, because there were thousands of soldiers and they all had monkey bikes, there was a great big mushroom cloud of two-stroke fumes and a great big mushroom cloud of exhaust fumes.
Yeah.
And what they thought was, down there in Italy, what's the other place down there? Italy. Yeah. They thought Vesuvius had erupted again because they saw, coming from the mountainside, all of this smoke and exhaust fumes, and that's a fact.
You did stay up all night?
I did.
Blimey.
I did.
Well, that's not proven or guaranteed, but we're going to get on the road and we're going to explore this amazing N85, just like the Napoleon dude with the hat and stuff did. Let's hit the road. So this is the route. Get ready to get the tissue out. Look at this. For twisted, and more twisted, all the way to Gap. It's going to be incredible. So let's hit the road. Let's experience this in true epic 11 out of 10 style. I'm really excited. Let's do it. Let's hit the road. Let's get out of the city and let's get to the awesomeness. Well, we've got out of the city and it was a little bit of a mission. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a city fan, if it makes sense. I like country, middle of nowhere. As a place to stay though, it's got to be the poshest place in France I've ever stayed. Everybody is dressed up to the nines when they go out. Last night was literally, that's a spectacular place to visit, just not to ride round. But coming out, Google has tried to reroute me down the motorway so many times. I'm going, no, just keep me on this route. But finally, we're coming out of the big city and into the villages and hitting more kind of still sort of towny but twisty roads, as you can see from that. So things are about to get, I think, extremely good. But I'm just glad to be out of the city, and I'm glad to be opening up Ashworth as much as I can on this quite steep kind of climb as we go up and up, because we are climbing right down there. What you won't see is the city, and we are climbing rapidly. So this is going to get amazing. I'm excited, seriously excited to show you how amazing this is going to be. I just need some sun. That would be nice. Anyway, let's keep going. Whoa. Whoa, stallion. Dickhead. Fucking dickhead. Fucking bellend you are. Okay, so what I want you to do is imagine a beautiful, sunny, spectacular day, and then the best, fastest tarmac road in a million years. And look at it. Look at that for a road. That is something seriously amazing. But it is raining and it is misty. And then Julian's going for a wee in a hedge to add to the excitement of this trip. I mean, this could be unbelievably incredible, and I could be grinning. I am grinning, to be fair, because it's still amazing. You just can't see these picturesque views as it sort of comes out of Cannes, and see like the town and the villages as you're coming up. But that doesn't matter, because you know the old-fashioned saying, when you get given lemons, we're going to make some lemonade. Now, I'm going to admit, the roads have been quite dramatic because it's not very good vision for fog. Plus, the mist is constantly over the screen of the visor. So that's constantly having to be cleaned to keep going. And we're not going massively quick, and cars are right up our bums, literally up there tight. But we've come to a little bit of a break in the cloud, and we've got a little bit of a view. And I think that's quite spectacular. Let me show you.
I was lost in the woods under dust, and the fairies found me, and they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. They carried me, they cleared the way to my heart.
Well, I am sure you'd agree that view is worth it. It looks like we're going back into the mist further up, but it seems to be slowly rising, like rising up as the Lord is coming. Hopefully it's going to clear. But I need to tell you more about the route, so I'm going to switch over to my expert. So business executive, now well-travelling stroke tour guide stroke expert in all things. Is it Napoleon, not Noodle Man? Right.
Napoleon, yeah.
Give us a spill. Where are we and where are we headed exactly?
Well, according to Ride Magazine, February,
Yeah.
there's a review of Experience France's most iconic route. One of the oldest and most traditional rides in France, the N85, i.e. Route Napoleon, is still the best way to get to the Mediterranean on two wheels.
Are you just reading out of a magazine?
No, I'm not, no.
You've researched this, right?
It's perfectly researched.
Yeah, okay.
I actually wrote this, to be fair.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say your name. Maybe it's just a writer's name.
It probably is. It's a...
Just. So where are we exactly?
We started here.
Yeah.
No, well, this says start at Grenoble and finish down there near Cannes. We're going the other way
because we like to rise.
Yeah, we're travelling up. We're travelling up to Gap, which is here. Mind the Gap.
But where are we exactly on here?
Around here.
We'll just say we're here.
We're here. Yes.
We're here.
Castellane.
That's where we are.
Castellane. Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
And that's the view that you get. Look at that. It's astonishing, isn't it?
Yeah, astonishing.
Yeah.
And that's what it would look like on a beautiful sunny day.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's the is that the whole tour? Is that your expertise done?
Not much else to say, really. We haven't ridden it. And I haven't done it for 20 years.
Should we get back on the road then and actually see? You know what's going to happen? We're going to come around this beautiful bend and we're just going to go into a load of mist again, aren't we?
No, we are.
Anyway, we'll have some fun. Right, let's get back on the mighty beast. Let's do a few kilometres. Let's see what happens.
Well, we had a little bit of clearness there, and I got to say, it was pretty spectacular. We're heading back into the mist. The mist seems to be rising up the mountain, so we kind of got under it again, and now we're back up to it. But what a road, eh? What a beautiful, beautiful road. Now I'm down to 2 bars of fuel, so it'd be quite nice to find somehow a petrol station on the side of the mountain soon. That would be nice, and I probably should have filled up before I left, but at that point I had over half a tank, so I was like, it'll be fine. Always the hindsight of going, really, you're going up a mountain, dude, you should fill up, and I didn't. But I've got my fuel can, so it's all good. Oh, roundabout as I'm talking away, roundabout. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Right, it should, like, this is a long road. We've still got 165 kilometres to get to Gap, and we're on the, I can't remember the name of the road now. We're on the road, but we eventually get onto the actual famous, I think it was the N85. So we're on the one before that, it might be the D35, something like that. What is it? It's the, it's really small. It's the D da 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 da. Oh, here we go. D6085, and then eventually we turn into the N85, I believe. Either way, it started beating it down with rain again. I'm still having a great time. I'm still loving every single second. If it was sunny and dry, I'd be seriously trying to get my knee down on the bends, but not in this. This is fresh dew of slippiness, so we're going to take it easy. But good old Ashworth, made by Mr. Lee Ashworth himself. My monkey bike is doing the job yet again, and I need him to fly out. That if you ever want to get your bike sorted, Midnight Autos, Western Supermare, check them out on Facebook. They are the place to take your bike to. I know he's desperate to get the monkey bike back in there for a little bit of work, just to give it a once over, but it'd be a long way for me to come. So he's just going to have to ship himself out with a massive 4x4 full of full tools and kit and everything, and just rebuild my bike, because that's what kind of legend the man is. Right, anyway, let's keep packing up this mountain in dreadful weather with rocks in the middle of the road. I love it. Right, let's keep going. Let's have some more giggles. Let's hopefully get above this cloud again and open up, and we can have some fun. We are living the dream. So it is now absolutely peeing it down, and Julian did me a very nice thing and lent me these lovely waterproofs to put over my boots. But I did a thing of tucking them over the waterproofs. That means that all the water has gone down into my boots, when of course these should be up and the waterproofs should be over. It would make perfect sense. But we don't use sense or common sense or any of this, we just get on with it. So I'm currently have my own swimming pool in my boots. Anyway, I need fuel. Well, the weather is being relentless. It is, you know, when you got water inside your visor and outside, but it's slight crack open, because I've got the pin lock. If I put it down, it won't take too long and it will start steaming regardless, because I'm so wet inside and outside. I've got my Gerben heated gear on, so it's keeping my core nice. These gloves are on mid-temperature. I'm only about 2 on the jacket inside, because it is quite chilly out there and it's cold rain. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. But what I'm getting is a very slight twitch around the bends, enough to make you a little bit unnerving. And it's not as bad coming up now, but when we were coming down a minute ago, I definitely felt it. But it's I don't know if it's just because I put the right pressure in the tyres. I'm just not sure if I should maybe take a couple of PSI, I should say, down for a little bit more grip, or I've got my chain where I've changed it slightly out, but I don't think I have. I don't know. Or is it the road surface? I don't know, but it's a little bit unnerving as you're coming up this mountain, up these bends. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm still loving it. The bike is still going up here in this weather. It's still amazing. I don't care. Right, it won't stop peeing it down, and I'm actually quite cold. Even with the heat gear, I think it's getting soaked through. So I'm feeling a little bit. Me and Julian made an executive decision, let alone my touchscreen on my phone won't work properly. I've managed to book a hotel. Julian just keeps saying processing. It's 8.3 kilometres away. And it's just wet and cold. So we're going to bail and get to a hotel and drink beer. I think that's our only option. Or hot chocolate, or loads of man hugs. And if he can't get the room, we're going to be sharing a man hugging all night. Man hugs all night long.
Man hugs it is.
All we got left in us. So I'm not quitting.
No.
We're retiring in grace. Right, we're going to get to this hotel.
Think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. You know what I'm going to say? I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone.
Well, I will say, it doesn't exactly go according to plan today. It did get really cold, it did get really wet, but that N85 route, I think it's N85, anyway, the route was absolutely incredible. If it was a nice sunny day, not freezing cold fog and then nothing but literally being hammered by rain, all of my kit is absolutely drenched. Now, hopefully I'll come up with a way of drying it. I've tried doing a little bit in regards to getting out the hairdryer and sticking it in, but I just don't think it's going to cut it. And can't stand here all day just trying to dry it because it's a button one and I can't rig the button. I tried. But I've come up with a genius way that's not dangerous at all in any way. So there's one radiator in the room. One. That's on full blast. My gloves are on top, drying. My boots are being balanced on this very expensive lamp, and as you can see, water is dripping out of them. So don't worry, health and safety tells me this is really dangerous. So I'll turn off the plug and I'll put a towel down and I'll do something, but I've got to dry the boots. I've got to dry them. To be honest, if you really think about it, we've kind of deviated on purpose to do this amazing, like, you know, historic road. And I can just know it was going to be amazing. And obviously, we still had a giggle. I mean, we got off here drenched, absolutely drenched. It's still peeing it down. Me and Julian are looking at each other and we're just laughing. It was like we were just so happy to be at the hotel. It's like, I've come in, I've tried to do what I can do, I've grabbed a shower, I've warmed up a bit, I just feel loads better. But, I mean, we deviated all that way yesterday to ride this route, and then we've kind of not even, I don't think we've about half of it. And it was a washout. I was like, I can't really feel much. We're all soaked. We're freezing cold. It's like, let's get it. Anyway, I'm going to leave my drying way of getting my boots dry. And then grab myself a cheeky little beer, because I think I'm going to buy Julian one, or get him to buy me one. One way round. It will work. No, Joe, I'll buy him one and he can buy me two. That's fair. Either way, we deserve a beer and we deserve to relax, because it looks proper miserable out there. We've got to come up with some kind of plan tomorrow, but I think I'm going to head towards Lake Como and start getting those miles down, because I've got to be a massive chunk away, and if the weather continues like this, we've seriously got to put some miles in. Anyway, I reckon we should all go chill out and have a beer and class today as an experience. Well, I do have a little bit of a problem, because obviously my very sophisticated drying system is amazing, but my boots are soaking wet. But I do have one other option, but I need a man to do an SAS Secret Service style mission to save me from walking around barefoot around the hotel to the bar, because I do deserve a beer, definitely. So, Julian,
Yes,
Mr. Executive, stroke tour guide, stroke Secret Service SOS mission man, from all those training that you had in naan bread, I need a big favour.
Naan bread?
Yeah, naan bread.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say the other one because I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
Right, so my boots are there. Right, they're dripping. Totally dripping.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But I've got an option. And the thing of it is, I've brought the most fashionable shoes in the entire world.
Okay.
But they're in my bike. And as I'm in my socks,
Yeah.
and it's still raining, I can't get to my bike.
Okay.
So what I need you to do,
Yeah.
right, is roly-poly out the building, SOS style, not be seen, creep underneath the wall, and then when you actually get to my bike, in the pannier nearer the wall, I need to unlock it using the secret code and get out my very fashionable sort of footwear and bring it back.
Right.
It's a very important mission. Do you choose to accept?
It's still raining, and I've got dry clothes on, and I happen to bring my extremely fashionable shoes that I got from New York in here. So, no, I don't accept, but thank you for the offer. I'll see you downstairs for a bar.
Julian?
What?
Julian!
What?
Please.
You're begging.
I'm not begging, I'm asking nicely. It's this key. Hang on, which key? Oh, it's that key. That key there, right?
Yeah.
The pannier nearest the wall, pop it open, retrieve the object,
Right.
and bring it back.
What if I eat the key? Then you're stuffed, aren't you?
Well, you're going to have weirdest poo in the world, didn't you? Especially as that's got a little fob on it. It'll go beep, 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 beep.
I'll go and get your boots.
Thank you.
Monsieur, I have been behind Emily lines and I've retrieved your footwear.
Do you see what I mean about the fashion?
They're very good. And they're wet, and so is your.
Oh, they're
gloves.
wet anyway.
Yeah, and they're soaking wet.
You could have dried them.
Sorry,
I mean, why you need to be behind Emily's lines?
you said I had to go behind enemy lines.
You said Emily lines.
No, enemy.
Oh, who's she?
Oh, I'm behind this, aren't I? Oh, it's all covert, isn't it?
Well, thank you.
That's all right. I
Very
didn't want to do it anyway, but I did.
Yeah, but because you're a hero. Do you know what's going to happen now? Charles is going to see this. He's going to give you a medal.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you all wet, soggy leather gloves.
Well, you know what? I've got to put these on. Just hold on to them for a minute. So we have just sat down for a meal and we're going to fine dine fine dine. And the thing of it is that none of us have a clue what we're doing, and we asked for it to be translated, and none of us knew what it was. Other than we go into there was chicken, and somebody crushed a croissant for a starter. So I'm going to turn to my expert, as always, to explain exactly what we're having, and you'll get 100% what we're about to eat. You will get it. It'll be fine. And action.
You've really dumped me into this time, haven't you? Well, it's smashed croissant.
It's got two sorts of cheese.
Two sorts of cheese.
One's mozzarella.
And I did. You're not helping very much. So I did ask whether the croissant was the ones that got off, and they got a bit hard because they couldn't sell them for breakfast.
Well, that's probably the case.
Then they just smash them up and then mix them with a bit of cheese and flog them for €20 or something. So we're having that, and then we're having
breast.
chicken.
But he did just do what he did.
What, chicken boobies?
No, but he grabbed his own, didn't he?
Yeah, he grabbed his own.
He went, this is the chicken that you're getting.
So having chicken boobies with eggplant.
Yeah, eggplant that he says is very nice.
Yeah.
No, and then you knew what wine we were having.
Covert, but that's the same here.
It sounds like a beer.
Tesco. No, it doesn't.
It's Corona.
That's lager.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Anyway, we get what we get.
We get.
And best bit of it is we're both having the same. So if it's really bad, we both get the squits.
Yep.
Together.
As long as it's not pink chicken, that's the most important thing.
The only thing is, if I'm having the squits, I'm going to message you to ask if you're having the squits, so we could both have the squits and message each other at the same time.
Yeah, the good thing is I've got some medicine for the squits.
Have you?
Yeah, and if you get blocked up, I've got some medicine for that too.
You brought a lot of stuff with you.
I'm an insurance broker. You have to plan for all eventualities.
Okay, so if I get the squits, I give you a call. You turn around, feed me pills on the toilet, and I know I get the squits.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. So, I'm going to talk to my expert again.
Okay.
So, Julian ordered our wine this evening. If you'd like to explain it in pure detail and give us a taste.
Well, aujourd'hui.
We've got food coming out.
Aujourd'hui.
Here we go.
It's all right, you carry on.
You carry on.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on famous? This is our waiter. He's translating.
Yeah.
This is our smashed
Smash croissant.
croissant.
Ah, merci, monsieur.
Oh, it is a fight croissant.
Thank you.
They beat it up.
Merci.
Merci. Start again. So the wine is from.
Right, this is a 1976 Calderon.
Yes.
2022, but
He's going to start the fire for us again as well.
it
Sorry,
could-
you're saying
it
it's
could
a
be
1976.
Yeah, Calderon. Say aujourd'hui, we're going to drink this
Yeah.
because it's very nice. Magnifique. C'est magnifique, monsieur.
Do you smell every glass?
No, I'm just doing it for the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yes.
It's good.
Oh yes.
It's very nice. And look. This is the log on the fire.
Put a giant sausage.
So Julian moved us to the next to the fire because it's more romantic.
No, not because it's romantic. No, it's warmer. Look at that. Hey.
Hey, look at this. There we go. So the romance is there, but let me.
No, there's no romance at all.
I want to do it. I want to make the wine looking sexy. So I'm going to pass you the.
No, we're too black.
I want to pass you the camera, right, like this, right, and you get me in shot.
You're going to do the sexy wine tasting, aren't you?
Tilt it down a bit because it's at an angle. Ready? This is how you do it on a sexy basis. Okay, ready?
Okay, go on then.
Now, I want it focused on me.
No, sorry.
Ready? Is that on me?
It's
You
on
got
you.
it?
Yeah,
Right.
it's on you.
And that's how it's done. Professionally, in the biz.
What a tart.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you this smashed croissant with the cheese, the ham, It's Formidable breakfast. Julian is laughing at me. He cannot speak, and he's now taking pictures of me because he wants to get romantic in his bedroom with pictures of me tonight.
I'm not telling you my bedroom number.
We taste the cheese. What is that? Like, look, taste it.
Which one? The cheese?
Any of it.
Well, that white stuff.
Taste it. Put it in your mouth. Watch your taste.
Tastes like the inside of motorcycle boots.
What, like the other day we had a sandwich out of motorcycle boot. We're going to enjoy our food. And we'll check back in. This is really special, but very romantic. Hang on.
No, it's not romantic.
Julian moved us from a seat over there near the window of a view. He had, can you light the fire? So it's romantic.
It isn't romantic.
It's not romantic.
There's nothing romantic about it at all.
He wanted to kiss me. So our breast has just arrived, but I'm going to pass you over to my expert again.
Oh, don't.
He's saying don't. I'm going to pass you over to my expert again. It's trying to be professional, right? Bear with me. I'm going to pass you over to my professional again to show you exactly what part of the breast that we're going to eat. Sorry, executive professional tour guide, stroke weatherman now, because you're predicted the weather's going to be even worse tomorrow.
Yes, I think it probably will be.
It says 90% worse for 70. Yeah. Anyway, going back to the most important thing in the world, we've got our beautiful wine. We've had a wine tasting. What's that?
You've got wine. I haven't got any wine.
Oh, I'll top it up in a minute. Well, actually, you can top mine up. But first of all, what's this?
I think it's eggplant.
What? That's egg?
I don't know what eggplant is. Genuinely, I don't know what eggplant is.
Do you think they boil an egg and plant it and see what grows?
It's better than the egg that I had yesterday morning.
Go on, explain that.
No, I can't.
So basically, Julian went and thought he got himself an egg boiled, and he walked over 3 of them, smashed one, and it was raw. And he just left a pile of egg on the side of the table. Anyway, what's that?
That's a chicken boob.
So we've got chicken boob, and we've got an eggplant. We are posh, aren't we?
Well,
I mean, when you eat with a lord, you eat boob and plant.
Yeah.
No, you'll be healthy.
Fresh flowers for you. They put it out earlier.
Well, anyway, shall we dine?
Yes.
Can you top my wine up? Because I am the lord. Just so everybody appreciates. See, this man is in love.
How's
Thank
that?
you.
Is that
No, top it up, man.
I did. I'm topping mine up.
That's my glass.
No, it's not.
No, it's my glass now. Anyway, shall we enjoy our food?
Yes, enjoy our food.
Say yakida.
No, I don't want to say yakida.
Because obviously I'm part Welsh, I feel embarrassed for the Welsh, so I just want to put a public announcement out there. Actually, no, not me. I'm going to pass it over to my professional person, and they're going to put out a professional announcement to apologise to everybody for insulting the entire whole of Wales. So before we start, humble pie, big pose, sad face.
No,
go.
You said I could do it. Right, I do apologise to the Welsh. I didn't know what yakida meant. I thought it was just one of his idiot comments, which he says sometimes. Idiot phrases, idiot things he says. But yeah, yakida to everybody in Wales.
Do you want to apologise for calling me an idiot as well now?
No, because you are.
You've got 10,000 people now that are going to seriously slate you unless you say I'm really sorry.
The psychic. I don't, sorry, the substitute psychic. I don't care if you like me or not. You're subscribing to him, not to me. I haven't got a YouTube channel. But yakida.
Can I just say one thing? I'm joking aside though. Good sport, dude.
True, man.
We are both complete blonkers.